What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are having a great day at work or not at work or wherever, whatever it is you may be up to. Keep your head straight. Keep your head focused on what it is you're supposed to be doing. Don't falter left or right, side to side. Don't fall down. Everyone is going to try to trip you to laugh. They're going to try to trip you and so they can laugh at you and make everyone else laugh so they can look cool. That's what everybody is taught in school, and that's what everybody does their whole life. I don't really want to do this, but I'm going to, because I know what is going on after a moment of reflection. The reason why I quit that job at Papa John's, it's one reason, but there's many reasons kind of together, you know, but it's just one specific reason. Other than the owner, not the owner, but, you know, second owner, you know, manager, whatever, you know, manager of all the stores, right? Regional manager or whatnot. Trying to tell me what I can and cannot post. And the situation was awkward, and the way he handled it was very nice, professional. He's a very good, very good boss. Very good boss. He is one of the best bosses I've actually been employed with ever. And it's a shame that these children, you know, these women that are at this place of work, right? They're young women, very young, you know, these, and there's boys there too. They're kids. They're just coming out of high school. You know, I'm 33, right? I don't look 33. I look young. You know, I'm eye candy. You know, look at me. As soon as I came in there, right, there's two girls named Annabelle and Tegan, or Reagan, whatever. She has a boyfriend, right? All the guys like her. She's kind of like a tomboy. All the boys like her, right? All of them. Especially this Korean kid that works there. I think he's Korean. He's Asian. But, he's alright. He's a cool kid. He just, flirts too much. He ain't about his money. Too worried about chasing tail, you know? And it affected me for making my money. He would go off, be flirting, and not doing his job. I'm doing his job when I'm supposed to be doing deliveries, right? They happen a lot. Every time when I was there, nobody would show me how to run the register. Nobody would show me how to do, you know, like what pizza's what, right? I would just do it myself, which is fine. I'd have to ask, then they showed me. The boss showed me, no problem. Tegan, she would show me, no problem. She's a sweetheart, by the way. I see why everybody likes her. She's the most sweetest person there. And that's why I took a photo of her. Honestly. But I thought it was funny that she was laying on the things, you know? Listen, man, there's this girl named Annabelle there, right? A redhead. It's always a redhead, let me tell you. She don't like me. She was the one that I originally met when I came in here to fill out the application. I don't know what it is I did. It could be one thing, it could be many things, you know, it could be whatever it is. She doesn't like me at all. And she talks down to me in a way, like when I say stuff, she would be like, "What'd you say?" Like thinking like I'm talking bad about everyone or I'm speaking down on people, and I'm not. And whatever that problem is, that's her problem, because she does it to she does it to everyone, but in a way, you know, they're friends, you know what I mean? They've been working a long time, you know, so they know each other, you know. I'm just new, so I'm not in yet, you know. I'm an outsider, you know. But here she is, going through my Facebook, my YouTube, right? I told you my boss said that someone called up to my YouTube because they see me smoking weed, right, on the job. I really don't believe anyone called up here. Called up there, I mean. I really believe it was her. I really do. And I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. And I might be wrong. But just the way her... And what it was too, right? I can almost guarantee she liked me when she first seen me. She thought I was cute. You could look, she looked at me like she didn't have no judgment against me at all, right? Until Tegan or whatever her name walked in. When she walked in, she froze. She stopped. That many girls do that to me. Love at first sight, eye candy type shit. She couldn't keep her eyes off of me. Redhead was jealous, I'm telling you. That's what it was. And then when I took that photo, right? And since she's like the main boss or whatever that runs, you know, morning shift or whatever, that's what it was. She had a chip on her shoulder. She felt a certain way about it. So there she is, making it miserable for my boss, right? Because she's doing this among other girls. They're all watching my Facebook, you know, which I'm happy. I'm happy y'all are watching my Facebook. Thank you. Finally pointing out everybody's bullshit. Because I didn't do nothing wrong in that place. All I did was come in there clean. I cleaned the wall. I cleaned the toilet with the bleach. It was yellow, the ring. I scrubbed behind the trash can. I washed the trash can that never been cleaned. The grease trap that was nasty, I cleaned that. Even the owner said, you're working too hard. I said, I don't do it for you. I do it for him up there. He said, I like that. He said, I don't have nothing against religion, but I like that. He said, I wish I had something to believe in like that. That's what he told me. Brandon, Jesus is not a religion, bro. Read, learn something, man. Read something, learn something, stop. And take that shit out of your fucking house, your fucking humble abode, your fucking workplace where you have your face all over the place in front of Jesus. Everybody made a shrine and called him the Holy Savior of Brandon, which I get it, it's funny, but it's not at the same time. It just tells you how petty people are ignorant. It wasn't only, you know, a fun thing, you know what I mean, for Brandon. It was a shit on the Bible. That's why I was sent there. To show everyone. So, you know, I'm on E. My gas light just came on, you know. I ate, the only thing I ate today was the thing. I have no money on me. Nothing. I go to Planet Fitness. Get water there because I'm thirsty. I don't know what to do right now. I can technically donate again, which I might go do. But it sucks the life out of you. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on God. Because God always provides. And the reason why I'm gonna wait on God is I stopped at this pizza place called Fat Cat's Pizza, which I've brought you all here before. I've been trying to get a job here for a while because it's a mom and pop type shop. It's not like from what I know, I haven't done the research, but I only know Fat Cats. I only know 2 of them. One in Livonia, one in Redford. I don't know any other places, pizza places, that are called Fat Cats. And I've been trying to get in there, man. Listen, ever since I moved over here, because it was close to my house when I lost my job. Well, I quit my job, and I broke my truck and my dad took off and all that. My house was right down the street over there, where Bill and all of them stayed. They were right there. I told you guys I moved over there because I'm trying to run into my daughter I haven't seen in 7 years, past 7 years now. So I'm gonna grab my pen. I've came into this place many, many times. They're always fully staffed. They always have like 5, 6, 7 people, 8 people working, and they're all standing there like happy, nobody's bitching, everybody's smiling. You can tell the dad runs the place. It's a family-ran business, and it's a good place. Everybody knows each other in there. That's why I can't get in there. But I was trying to come in there as a cook, as a pizza maker, being in there all day, right? I didn't have a car. I came back here, one, because it's close to my storage unit. I'm familiar with the area. I gotta be able to park my car if I don't get a job and walk around until I find a job and get money to put back in my car before I can move it. So I stopped in there. I said, look, I went to Papa John's this morning, today, just now, to go to work, and this is what happened. I told him the truth. I told him I run a YouTube. There's young women there, they're talking, they're making me uncomfortable because of, you already know what I'm talking about. He understood. I told him whatever you need done, I will do it as you want done. It will be done correctly, on time. And I'll make very, very little mistakes, if not any. I always triple check my work, double check my work, all that. I wrote down, they handed me a piece of paper. They gave me a piece of paper. The girl did, he told her to bring a strip of paper. I wrote down my name. I wrote down 33 years old, 33 YRS old. And then I wrote down experienced. Everything will be done as taught and on time, in a respectful manner, politely, with the exclamation mark, with my phone number. First thing he said, he didn't even say on the paper, he didn't see the paper. Yeah, he said, you have experience? That's when I told him what I just said. He said, I think we're looking for a driver. Tells you that he's interested. When I first walked in there, I asked him, the very first thing they said, you pick up, they're like, you need to make a pickup? Do you place an order, or are you here to, pick up an order? I said, no. I said, I'm looking for a job. Do you need any delivery drivers? I know they're hard to find. Good ones are hard to come by. Listen, man, within 30 seconds, he told that girl, she already was coming up to the counter. He nodded. Remember I told you that you can look at somebody, you can do physical body language, you know exactly what to do, when to do it? He nodded. He didn't even really tell her anything, she just knew. So the reason why I came there is one, that's why. Many, many reasons. And this is the church that the last time I seen my daughter. It's crazy because I was driving, right? I was coming down this way, right? In a 96 Jetta 4-door. Dude, this car was so fucking slammed. You couldn't even put a pack of cigarettes, Marlboro pack of cigarette shorts underneath it standing up. And the Jetta was that color, Marlboro red. Same with my 240. Which, I was coming down this road, right? My daughter's mother left me for an older man, right? Never gave me a chance, left me for some guy that had money, right? She was stripping up at Trump's over here in Detroit on 8 Mile, right? Lying to her parents, lying to her sister, her family, which her sister and her family knew what she was doing. Her dad pulled me to the side and said, "Yo, Retro, honestly, I didn't think that my granddaughter's father was going to be the man that it is that I see standing in front of me as I speak to you. Therefore, I know this daughter of yours is going to need you in her life. She's going to need her father. Her mother, my daughter that I adopted, he told me everything. About his wife, all that. We would sit down and have conversations. She didn't know this. She did not know this. My daughter's mother did not know this whatsoever. I never snitched on her. I never told on her what she was doing. Her parents already knew. I hid it from her. The reason why my daughter's mother kept me from seeing her, right, originally was she was supposed to be working, right, at Trump stripping, right? She always brought her bag with her, right? I just met my daughter. It's only been a week, right? I could barely get my daughter to eat for me. She would only eat for me at my car, at my 240, and my S14, right? Which they're selling, they're still for sale for $8,500. I'm trying to get it, but I don't have that type of change. I can't justify spending that type of change on a car right now. So she is supposed to be working, right? This woman, right, is a whiskey drinker, man. She's a country girl, hoedown girl. Like, she goes to the hoedown in Detroit every year, right? Her dad told me, right? Cause she told me she'd pawn her daughter, right, on me, which is fine. But this is how she did it. She was fucked up. She tried to tell me to have her daughter in bed by 10 o'clock, right? That she'd be at work. She'll be home at 2 o'clock in the morning. She works at the bar, you know? She serves at the bar, right? Her dad, as soon as she drives off, right? She pawns Ashland on us, right? It's the hoedown. It's Ashland's birthday, by the way. It's Ashland's birthday night, right? Birthday weekend, right? Instead of spending time with me and Ashland, right? Her dad, right? She dips off and says she has to work. knowing damn well she's going to the hoedown. Lying. Her dad told me she ain't going to work. That girl hasn't missed the hoedown since the hoedown's been the hoedown. Because she's a hoe and she's down. That's what he said. Serious. I grabbed my stuff. I grabbed Ashlyn. I went to my brother's house, right? I asked my brother and his wife that have children that are decent people. They're decent people. They're not... Listen, man, I can leave my child there for a minute. Nothing's gonna happen to my child. You understand to me? Nothing bad is gonna happen. No one's gonna get touched, nothing like that. It's not gonna happen. If it does happen, I found out, I'll kill you. Anyways, I leave her there, right? For about an hour, I asked my brother's wife's family member. His name was like Justin. I like him. I miss him actually. He's a good kid. To ride with me, man. We're gonna go up to the strip club, right? To see if she's working, right? You go up to the strip club in Detroit. You know, it's valet parking. She parks in the back. You can't see where the girls park. They keep the girls safe. Come on now, that's their moneymaker. Oh, we're in Detroit, right? I told her I didn't like her working there, first of all, because any dumb motherfucker just can sock her in the back of the head, snatch her up, pull her up in the van, take off. Plus, she's selling her body to make money. She said, oh, I just get back rubs. Alright. She wasn't like that before I met her. When I met her the first time, off Plenty of Fish, we were young. I was 21. She was 19, 18. She was working at a horse stable. Brushing fucking horses. Grooming horses. Okay? Coming over my apartment 3 times a week to get knocked up. Telling me that she can't get pregnant, right? That she's been pregnant 3 times. Every time that the baby's been killed, like she can't have it, the doctors tell her no. The last one, the doctors tell her she tries to have a kid again, it's gonna kill her. That's what she's telling me, right? And then tells me, listen, man, we made hot love, man. We made love. It was good. We liked each other. She digged me. She just has an idea in her head, as most American women do, that all of us men are the same, that we're never going to be anything, aspire to be anything, and because we're not exactly alike to their liking, she never gave me a chance anyways. Plus, she told me to knock her up. She told me to bust in her. My dumb ass did. But I'm thankful I did, because I have Ashlyn now. It's giving me purpose. But she told me to knock her out, like, you know, come in her, you know. She wouldn't get pregnant, you know. Here I am, stupid, thinking, yeah, okay, let's do this, you know. About a month later, right? So we were only together for about a month. She calls me and tells me she's pregnant by me or some other guy. Not just one other guy, some other guy. She couldn't tell me. She was honest. She told me, what do you want to do? I told her, well, I want to have the child. I did. Listen, bro. She acted like I had a problem with it when I didn't. She was putting words in my mouth. She was creating this idea immediately. Because what it was is, I don't even want to listen, man. Anyway, I don't even want to get into that right now. I really don't. That's a whole, we'll talk about why people do what they do. But she did this, right? I lost my phone that week. I ended up getting arrested for the first time. Picked up on a warrant. Right? I did 3 days in jail. Got bonded out, right? Took care of the case. Did 2 years probation. Turned it into 3. Felony probation. When I came home, sounds nice. Turned 3 years of felony probation. 2 into 3, but I completed it. I sold my truck to pay it off. And here I am forgetting what I'm talking about. Cars, fucking, I hear cars, sexy cars, my mind, like here. So many nice cars. But no, I lose my phone. That's what I was talking about. I lose my phone, I go to jail, right? I lose my phone. I couldn't fucking remember her fucking phone number. I couldn't find her on, we didn't even have each other's Facebooks. We only talked to each other through Plenty of Fish and then on her dating website, the dating app on her phone, right? And then through the phone number, and she would only come to my house, right? I went to her apartment once, right? I took her in my dad's Mustang at the time. Because my fucking car, I had a Bonneville 30 with the 3800, I just sold it. All the brakes are going bad, and I decided to take the money. I was gonna go buy a different car instead of putting money in that car. I sold it for $500 to the dope man. For $500, not for dope. I gave that $500 to my dad for a divorce. My dad needed $500 to put down for a lawyer to get divorced. I paid for my dad's divorce lawyer. Ain't that ironic? With that car, right? And here she is judging me because I have no vehicle, right? I pick her up in my dad's Mustang. I go to her apartment, right? One time. When I come home, right? Trying to call her, get a hold of her, right? I go by that apartment. It's empty. There's no one there. I don't know anything else about this woman. Her phone number, where she is, right? Anything. I go on Plenty of Fish. Her profile gone. Bye-bye. 2 years go by. 2 years. Almost 3. I was having dreams, visions, nightmares of me running around with a little blonde-haired girl playing on a slide at parks and shit. I went to my brother, second oldest brother, said, so I was close to him. I was close, out of all my brothers, me and him were the closest growing up, doing all the dumb shit. And I'm talking dumb shit. But playing together too, you know, with paintballs and, you know, the go-karts, the cars, building cars together, sound equipment, you know, building, you know, we build cars. He has nice cars. Listen, man, we built cars together. My brother has plats. I've helped do many things, okay? I'm very, very intelligent. And so is my brother. And here's my brother telling me that, oh, don't worry about that, man. She probably don't fuck so many fucking black guys and Arabs and, you know, all that stuff. You know how it goes. You know, the same thing with all the cultures. The black people say the same thing about the white people. White people say the same thing about the black people. They even say the same thing amongst themselves. We do, all of us. We're all fucking hypocrites. We're all fucking stupid. Look at what I point out every day, all day. This is why people don't like me working in their places, because they don't want to be put on blast. they don't want me to shine light on their darkness. That's why I carry a flashlight, so you know, everyone. That way, whenever there's darkness around me, I can just go and just shine light on the bullshit. They go, all fucking people, man, I'm telling you. All people that are like that, they hide in their house like a dungeon. They keep the windows closed, everything. How I know? My mom, my whole family. I wake up to go to school, the whole house would be a dark fucking dungeon. The first thing I would do would open up the blinds, right, to get light, sunlight, like, yes. Everybody else would be like, God, the light, turn it off, put it away, I'm frying. That's how my mom acted. That's how her husband acted. That's how my little brothers would act, because they were trained, they were groomed into being this way. And here I am being the fucking defiant one. The one that's the fucking oddball. Am I? Am I the one that's in the wrong for this? I don't believe so. But I came here because the church is right here. I get a job here delivering. I have a chance of seeing my daughter. Also, it's cheap to live in this area. It's closer to where those houses I was looking at in Detroit. It's getting cold. It's gonna get cold fast. I gotta find a home. Not only do I want to find a home, I want to be able to help people. I might be able to bring some people in the home, let them, you know, provide like a home where people can get some rest and teach them, you know, do Bible studies, hold Bible studies, yoga, you know, classes and stuff. I can work outside the house. I can have a garage and modify the cars, you know what I mean? I have a place that I can worship the Lord, you know? I have a place I can heal. I can make it a home, a loving home. I can make sure God is in the home. I can bless the home. You know, I can do my showers, you know, and do my stretches in the heat in the shower to, you know, with the Epsom salts to get the toxins out, you know what I mean? To continue my training, which I still have many things to do. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. No one is. Ever. But here's the thing with my daughter's mother, right? I don't hate her. I love her. And I understand why she hurts. You know, her dad said she was adopted by, you know, her and her brother are adopted. You know, that right there is enough alone to explain why she was the way she was. By me having given her a child, right? Think about this, right? She was lonely. It was in her. She wanted to be with somebody. She wanted to have something to fight for. She wanted a partner in crime, and I gave that to her. I gave that to this beautiful woman. To a woman that really did have medical complications. She wasn't lying when she spoke about her medical complications. She lied about other things, but she didn't lie about those complications. So for me to be able to give her a child on that alone as well, and her to be able to, you know, fulfill that dream of hers that was hurting her, she was really afraid that she could never have a child. She was going around trying to get knocked up. That's what it was. So she could run away with her child. And I'm okay with that. And here it is, right? I got family. I got friends, right? Telling me I'm a piece of shit dad, right? Or her, right? She don't even contact me and go out away. She told me she would make my life hell if I tried to get pay child support and get rights to see her. My daughter, right, at 3, could say all of her ABCs, speak her ABCs clearly. She could count. Listen, man, this daughter of mine, this beautiful child of God's that was given to us, right? Her grandparents taught this girl so much. She was so intelligent at 3, it blew my fucking mind. Listen, I had to be held back. I used to walk myself to kindergarten. I would make my oatmeal, watch cartoons, get myself dressed, walk myself to school in kindergarten. I didn't know how to talk. I had nephrotic syndrome. I didn't know how to spell right. No one took the time to do so. My mom never did that. They held me back. That's why I walked myself to kindergarten, because I was really supposed to be in 1st grade. When my mom put me in 1st grade, right? And when my mom took me to school, I was behind because of my medical problems, the nephrotic syndrome. I mentioned I blew up like a Oompa Loompa, right? I didn't go to kindergarten. I was late in starting school, so they put me with my age group. My age group in their, they knew more, and they were picking on me. So the school got together and had a meeting and pulled my mom to the side and made a conscious decision to take me out of 1st grade and put me with the kindergartners, which honestly was a good thing but a bad thing, because it helped me learn, right? But the boys picked on me because, one, I was slow, right? I was supposed to be in 1st grade, which everybody already knew because they seen me in the 1st grade class get brought back to kindergarten. They were wondering why, thinking, stay away from him. But guess what? All the girls liked me. I still remember to this day, in the kindergarten class, the teacher, I forget her name. I think her name was Miss Nolan or something like that. She's really, really tall. I miss her. I used to love her. Like, she was the most amazing teacher, man. I'm telling you. She really took a lot of time out of her way to teach me, I'm trying not to tear up. But it was funny because they had like how like they have like your little sections to play and stuff like that for recess time, kids can play. There was like a little house area, right? And in kindergarten, it was funny. I had this girl named Taylor and Amanda. I wonder if they ever watch this video, they'd probably think about it, because I know I've ran into, I've had thoughts about them, over all these years, I've ran into them, later on in life, at parties and whatnot. But they both, listen, I was getting in trouble, bro, in kindergarten with girls, in school, because girls were kissing me. I had Amanda and Taylor kissing me at the same time on both sides of the cheeks. And they're dragging me in there. I'm not doing anything. I'm just following along. They're like, you wanna play house? Yeah. Come on, we'll play house. I was the house, all right. But listen, man, it was crazy. But I had a lot of problems because of it. I forgot where I was going with it. That's okay. hungry. Tired. Frustrated. I forgot my point where I was going. But I'm here, and I love her, and I'm glad I gave my daughter to her mother. I'm thankful for it. Oh, I was gonna say that everybody sits here, you know what I mean, tells you, how much of a piece of shit I am, stuff like that, and all this stuff. Listen, man, my daughter's is well taken care of. My daughter was being taken care of because of her grandparents, not because of her mother. And I knew this. Therefore, I knew that anything I did all I would have done by being in Ashlyn's life was create an environment for my daughter Ashlyn to be used as a pawn and manipulated for money and for an idea, belief to prove who is better or justify their behavior of why or what and when they did and did not or whatever. All those things. There was no reason for me to put my daughter through this. And I told her mother on the phone that when you do this, you're going to regret it. Because my daughter, our daughter, is going to not like you. Because you kept her away from me. When she realizes this. Because I realized it. My mom did the same thing. And I hated my mom for it. I still wish my mom did things different in a way. But I'm not. Because I wouldn't be making these videos. I wouldn't be able to tell everyone what it is that I know and why I know and how I know. You get what it is I'm saying? So therefore it's given me purpose in this life that I am in. So I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness and wait. I believe this guy's gonna call me for a job. I got hours racked up. I'm hoping that Papa John's, Brandon, that's the manager there, great boss by the way. It was the girls, it wasn't him at all. He was upset when I left. I felt terrible. But he was also trying to be somebody he's not and trying to, control a situation you can't control. I warned everybody. I warned him before I came in there. So he can only be upset with himself. I didn't do anything wrong. You hear me? I did not do nothing wrong in that place. That's why I left. Because I'm being ridiculed. I'm being pulled to the side constantly for petty things that I didn't do. Stupid shit. And then here's another thing too, right? He's got these slides on the pizza oven, right? I love him, but I'm gonna tell you his error. Because that's what the Bible does. The Bible doesn't glorify everybody and how good they did. That's why I read the Bible. The Bible tells about every shitty thing everyone did. That's why I love it. It's the best war book to study. You can't get any better. Listen, man, if you live war, you study war, you're in the war, you study history like I do, you're a soldier, you're in the military, you work in the service of God, you study the Bible, there's no better book, period. That's facts. Yeah, fuck him! I don't know. He just said I beat the fuck out of you. So I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness. I don't know what I was about to say. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness. Why? Because one, I got a black card, right? If you have a black card, they actually got a room over there where you can actually sit. You can actually set down a computer. It's a chair, and you have Wi-Fi, and you can actually do computer work. I don't really have any other idea till morning. I don't feel like donating right now. It's 6:25. They close at 7 anyways. So first thing in the morning, it's probably what I'm gonna go do. So what I'm gonna do is go to Planet Fitness, work out, do computer stuff. I can plug in, charge my laptop inside there, which is nice. I can get on the computer. I can play games if I want to. I can chill there, but it's the weekend, so it's not open all night. Which I have, my car just turned on E. I got basically like 30 miles with no cash on me whatsoever, no bottles, no way of getting any money possibly till tomorrow, which would be donating, which I would have to go straight to the donation place in the morning. So that's probably what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go from here to Planet Fitness, hang out there, pass out for a couple hours in the car. I'm gonna go walk tonight. I'm gonna go explore, spend time with the Lord, meditate, like that stuff, do my exercises outside at night, my running. I gotta get my running in because I don't have my bike, and I don't want to do it on the treadmill. I don't really run the treadmill that much. I don't care for it. I prefer to be out in the nature and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is Planet Fitness. We're gonna do Bible study because I want to finish reading Luke. I'm gonna read all of Luke tonight. We gotta kill time till tomorrow. I'm really hoping Brandon just cuts me a check or puts some money on my account since I quit, but most likely that's out of his hands. It's according to payroll, so I'm gonna have to wait until payroll comes to get any of my hours that I just made at Jimmy John's, which is only gonna be like $100. See y'all soon.